Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video here. My name is Wasted Potential and today we are looking at all of the Big 12 football stadiums. Really excited to get into this list here. A couple new teams coming in this year, so I'm excited to look at those stadiums as well. If you're not following along, please leave a like and subscribe. I am making a series on all college football stadiums. So let's hop right into this. First, we're looking at TDECU Stadium, home of University of Houston. Opened in 2014, capacity of 40,000. So this is tied for the newest stadium, I believe, in the Big 12. And really nice exterior on this one. I like what they did with that. I don't know if that's metal or glass paneling. And we'll see right off this first picture here, my main complaint about most of these stadiums, it's almost all bleacher seating, which is kind of the norm for college football. And maybe some people will say it adds to the experience. In my opinion, chairbacks are the way to go. They did add a section on the stadium though as well. I liked this exterior shot. I thought this looked really nice. And here's a Google Earth shot. But overall, really solid renovation of this one. I like the Jumbotron at that one end zone. Looks pretty nice. And nice big crowds here for University of Houston as of recently, so that's really good for them. And let's hop right into the next stadium though, and it is Nippert Stadium, home of University of Cincinnati. Opened originally in 1915, capacity of 40,000. My other issue with this stadium, other than the bleacher seating, is that the Jumbotron's not very big. But other than that, really nice renovations have gone on to this one. It is the home of Cincinnati's MLS team, and they've been heavily updating the stadium as well, investing in it. And overall, the coloring of the bleachers does look nice as well. And I like the shaping of it, just a traditional horseshoe. Can't go wrong with that. As I said before, the exterior updates are really cool. I thought this picture just showed that off. I thought that was awesome. And here is a Google Earth shot of it. As you can see, it's located right in the middle of campus, and that is, I believe it's Fifth Third Bank Arena, which was in one of my other videos, and that is where they play basketball over on the right there. And as you can see here with a large crowd, looks really cool. And up next on the list, we're looking at McLean Stadium, home of Baylor University. Opened in 2014, capacity of 45,140. This one has added quite a few chairback seats, which I appreciate, and it was, like I said, very recently built. I thought this one went really well, and it's not often that you see college programs updating or even just rebuilding their stadiums completely. That's even rare, so I thought they did a really good job with this one. Nice amount of luxury box seatings and really nice facilities overall. And I thought this exterior photo was super cool of this one, and the Google Earth image here as well. As you can see, located right on the river, right across from school where there is a walking bridge, which is super cool. I mean, you can walk from your dorm over to the football stadium. And a really nice outdoor crowd on this one, and you can get a good look at that nice Jumbotron, which I think they did a good job setting up. And the next stadium we're looking at is FBC Mortgage Stadium, home of University of Central Florida. Opened in 2007, capacity of 45,301. As you can see, it's just a big donut of bleacher seating and very limited luxury box seats and chairback seats. Although I think the end zone Jumbotron is really nice on this one. But apart from that, the exterior is really nothing special apart from that nice Florida weather. And here's the nice Google Earth shot. And UCF, this has been an exciting place to play because I've had a lot of competitive teams. Obviously, they claimed that one national championship. I don't remember how long, that was maybe 10 years ago now. But it's been fun to watch them play games here. And up next, we have David Booth, Kansas Memorial Stadium, home of Kansas University. Opened in 1921, capacity of 47,000. This stadium has not seen a lot of good football, and because of that, it's not seen a lot of great renovations. They are renovating it right now, actually, and that will probably turn out looking pretty good. But apart from that, the exterior is just it's showing its age, to be honest. And as far as the actual stadium bowl goes, it's all bleacher seatings in one big horseshoe. And, you know, that passes in other stadiums. But this one, they haven't been updating like the restroom facilities or the food stands. They haven't updated those for a little while other than minor stuff. And here's the Google Earth shot of it. But yeah, Kansas University, their stadium just leaves a lot to be desired. As you can see, they do draw in a big crowd once or twice a year for a cool game, but other than that, the program really hasn't been that successful as of recently. And up next here we have Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of Texas Christian University. Opened in 1930, but it's had extensive renovations done to it, capacity of 47,000. Really, my only complaint about this one, because I think it's a cool stadium, is that the upper bowl is way bigger than the lower bowl, but it's really not raised that much, so you can't complain about it too much. They had a really nice end zone renovation done a couple years ago, and then as you can see, their basketball stadium is in the background there. I did do a video on that, so check it out if you haven't gotten a chance to. Nice exterior on this one. I like the statue of the horned frog, and of course the Google Earth shot. And TCU's been very successful recently, and overall that money's gone back into their stadium. Really nice end zone jumbotron. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but with the crowd here, it looks like a really exciting place to play and watch a game. And up next here we have Bill Snyder Family Football Stadium, home of Kansas State. Opened originally in 1968, capacity of 50,000. Again, all bleacher seats at this one. Some chairback seats have been added. Of course, you can see their basketball stadium over there as well. That was also in my other video. And small jumbotrons at each end zone could be better. They had a really nice basketball stadium, if I can remember correctly. And but on the football stadium, nice amount of luxury box seating, and they have updated the facility quite a bit, so the restrooms and food stands are pretty decent as well. But apart from that, just the seating is my only complaint on this one. Really cool exterior on it, and I love this photo with the purple sky. I'm not sure if that was a filter or that was some type of weird sunset or not, but that's really cool in my opinion. And the Google Earth shot of it here. As you can see, it's kind of in a wasteland of parking lots, but it is pretty close to campus. And pretty big crowds there occasionally, but I can't remember Kansas State winning any big bowl games recently, so those fans are loyal. And up next here, beautiful Folsom Field, home of Colorado University. Opened in 1924, capacity of just over 50,000. The luxury box seats do leave a lot to be desired on this one, but apart from that, it's really cool place to play because of the view of the mountains. But overall, again, old horseshoe shape, really showing its age. Exterior is cool, and that's probably the most recently updated part, and matches campus quite a bit though. And as you can see, this Google Earth shot, very cool exterior. And apart from that, Coach Prime's really been bringing in big crowds here, so I expect there to be a lot of money going towards the program. And hopefully that will be translated into success on the football field, but that hasn't been proven thus far. And up next here we have Arizona Stadium, home of course to Arizona. Opened in 1929, capacity of 50,000. Obviously this has had an extensive amount of renovations done to it as well. Really nice end zone jumbotron on this one, you can see in this exterior photo. And the exterior looks like it's mainly just sandstone, nothing too interesting. But I did hear there are dorms located inside the stadium, so that's actually really cool. But apart from that, it's just two walls of seats on each sideline and a small end zone section. But when Arizona's doing pretty good, this is an exciting place to play. And they do play, I believe it's the Arizona Bowl here, which is a pretty cool game. And I'm sure players love to have to travel there for their bowl game. That would be awesome. And up next here we have Rice, I'm not sure if it's Eccles or Eastles Stadium. Opened in 1998, capacity of 51,444. Again, I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but this one has a big draw to it. I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail that this has mountains right in the background of it. And a lot of chairback seats have been added to this one as well. Really nice end zone jumbotron, and the whole end zone area on that end zone there is really nice. And the exterior has been renovated as well, and that looks really nice too. And I really like this Google Earth shot too. even though it's kind of from the same angle. And you can see the mountains in the background there. Overall, decent stadium, just in a great position, and that brings the rating way up. I mean, I would give this stadium probably a 7 or 8 out of 10, in my opinion, in college football, just off that view alone. And up next, Mountain America Stadium, home of Arizona State. I like this photo because it was set up for a golf driving range. Opened originally in 1958, capacity of 53,600. You can see they did a project where they're adding a ton of chairback seats, and that's really good. Nice amount of luxury box suites here too, and really good facilities on it. And a nice end zone jumbotron on this side. And overall looks really good. As you can see in this Google image shot, it's right in the side of a mountain, which is kind of odd. And you know those Arizona State students know how to have fun, so this is a really fun stadium. You see a lot of wild crap go on here, so really cool to see here. And up next is Boone Pickens Stadium, home of Oklahoma State. Opened originally in 1920, capacity of 53,855. This is another big horseshoe stadium, but this one's more enclosed, which feels cool. Not really a ton of stuff high up, it's kind of skyline that you can get over in Oklahoma, so being enclosed makes sense. Ton of luxury box seating at this one, and pretty nice jumbotrons. They're okay, and the exterior is pretty cool on this one too. It's hard to pretty up these big stadiums sometimes. And a nice Google Earth shot here as well. As you can see, their basketball stadium is located right there too. And a nice big crowd here as well. And you can see the corner jumbotrons there too. I wish there was just one big jumbotron, but they did at least do an end zone renovation. They added a building on this end zone that you can't really see in this photo. So I thought that was at least a decent renovation as well. And then up next, we have Mountaineer Field at Milan Puskar Stadium. Opened in 1980, of course, home of West Virginia, capacity of 60,000. Just two big wings of bleacher seating. You can't go wrong with that, especially at a party school like WVU. Nice big jumbotron at the one end zone as well. And I thought the entrance was pretty interesting. The Appalachian Mountains all around is cool too. And overall, I just like the look of this one. Really cool vibe. There's nothing too interesting going on with it. It just reminds me of old school Appalachian football, and I think that's awesome. And just looks like a cool place to tailgate. I imagine that's a good time. As you can see in this Google Earth shot, a lot of parking lot around it. And I thought this was a super cool shot too of a huge crowd there with all the striping, and you can get a good look at that jumbotron as well. Really super cool venue, home of the Mountaineers. And up next here we have Jones AT&T Stadium, home of Texas Tech. Opened in 1947, capacity of 60,862. Ton of chairback seats have been added this one. You like to see that. Hopefully the whole thing gets renovated soon. And nice end zone jumbotron here. I do like that little grass with the Texas Tech logo, but they're not the only ones to do that. Certainly aren't the first ones. And a nice amount of luxury box seating. I do like the exterior on this too. Kind of hides it's a football stadium just a little bit. And the nice Google Earth shot here. And I like this one with the big crowd here. Remember when Patrick Mahomes went here and nobody thought he was going to be a top 3 quarterback of all time? Like, who knows what that guy's going to do, but he's just been amazing so far. So shout out to anyone who called that back when he played at Texas Tech. I mean, he was throwing like 550 yards a game. We should have known better. And up next is Jack Trice Stadium, home of Iowa State. Opened in 1975, capacity of 61,500. Really odd end zone renovation done in this one with that big tower. It looks like it's set up for like a concert, but I like it with the jumbotron there. I think it looks cool. Pretty much all bleacher seating. This one reminds me a little bit of WVU Stadium. It just looks a little dirtier with like the way the bleachers are mismatched and stuff. That looks a little bit odd to me personally. But overall a cool one, and decent exterior renovation done on it as well. Reminds me of like a mini Arrowhead almost, actually. And cool Google image shot here. And overall, this one's been pulling in some big crowds recently too. I mean, I feel like Iowa State's been actually really entertaining the last couple years despite not being that successful. But anyways, up next is LaVell Edwards Stadium, home of BYU and the largest in the Big 12. BYU really been pulling in big crowds recently. I feel like the school's been growing a lot. Not sure why that is, what Mormons are doing. But again, nice mountain view here as well. Of course, this is located in Utah too, not really too far from the University of Utah. And been adding chairback seats to this one, but apart from that, nice Jumbotron and a decent amount of luxury box seating. But apart from that, it's nothing too special and kind of an odd way to round out this video. But I thought this exterior photo was odd. I mean, super cool. But it's odd to see those snow on those red mountains there. And of course the Google Earth shot. And with a big crowd there, it looks like a cool place to play and watch a game. But you might be more fixated on those mountains than the actual football on the field. I mean, just remember who went here. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Maybe drop a comment in the comment section down below. It'd be much appreciated. I hope you follow along with this football stadium series. I'm enjoying making this quite a bit. And please check out some of my other series. I'm doing one on the college basketball venues as well. That would be super cool. And thanks again, guys. Hope to catch you in the next one.